Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of triangle pose. The message is all about change. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's practice all together right now. Then come with me and just take a comfortable seat right on your mat. Just maybe crisscross applesauce. If that doesn't work, you could always extend your legs out or even sit up on a block. Now just take your hands, flip them up on top of your thighs, bring your index finger and thumb together, and just press them together as you shrug your shoulders up and down your back. Just shrug the shoulders up, roll them down. Just nice slow rolls. And then go ahead and hold right here in this seated posture. Sukhasana, we call this the happy seat. So go ahead and close your eyes. See how tall you can sit up, letting your spine extend from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. And collectively, let's take a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, your lungs, your diaphragm up with your breath. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. And an audible sigh out your mouth. So just let that exhalation help you wipe clear the slate for today's practice. Beginning to bring the focus of your mind in towards your breath, smoothing out the cadence, really preparing yourself for that mind, body, and spirit connection that we will tap into today. Staying right here in this seated posture, collect your hands at heart center, eyes are closed, hands in prayer, that Anjali Mudra, bow your chin towards your chest. And before we begin to flow, should you have an individual, personalized intention, our focus today is going to be on change. Change, radical change, transformation, drawing into that place of being open to change. Maybe there's someone or something you'd like to dedicate your practice towards. Could be a wish or a prayer, but a very clear intention, maybe with the focus of change. Draw your purpose right into your heart. Once you have it, open your eyes, lace your hands, draw your chin back down toward your chest as you reach your arms forward. And you're in a rounded back with the seated posture. Hands are interlaced, thumbs are down, pinky fingers are up. Keep your hands interlaced, pull your elbows apart, sit up, and bring your hands towards your breastbone. Exhale, round and hollow, so a seated cat. Inhale, even rock forward, arch your back, pull your arms apart. Now, keep that going. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, lift and expand. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, lift and expand. 2 more just like this, really connecting to your breath as you draw into the rounded back and lifting up, visualizing coming out of the water on the inhales. Exhale and inhale. Now slip your hands beneath your kneecaps and just begin to trace a circular motion. So just start to roll your waistband right around your sits bones, letting there be a cat style on the back, and maybe even a little bit of a cow on the front. Rolling around and getting anchored into this place today. This has become one of my favorite moves to get grounded, to get stable, to get steady. No man can step into the same river twice. We're not the same person, and it's not the same river because there's that constant change, that constant flow. Now, reverse the direction, traveling around in the opposite direction. You're probably experiencing some stretching of the side bodies, maybe the lower back, rounding and arching, but it's a smooth, stable connection. Now go ahead and stabilize in the center. Sweep your hands back, thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Shrug your shoulders up, roll them up and back, and shift your gaze up high. Now, as you come back to a neutral spine, switch your legs, putting the opposite leg on top. Sweep your arms out and up, and take a twist, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Let the left back arm lift up and crisscross as you bow down to the earth. Now, when you rise up, right hand under left with soft elbows, a reverse namaste overhead. Lift up and over to the right. And now lift up and over to the left. When you come back to the center, release that and make a twist on the opposite side. So let the right shoulder blade roll back. See if you can widen your collarbone as you draw the tips of your ears back. Beautiful. Take the back arm up and make that crisscross as you bow down, capturing your hand on each thigh as you bow your head toward the mat. Now, when you rise up, right hand slips inside left for that reverse namaste. Elbows soften, gaze stays steady. Now, release. You're going to let the left finger pads tent. Right arm lifts up and over. Now, just go up and over to the opposite side. So just a side bend with an arm lift. Letting that be smooth, maybe even taking your gaze up and under the top arm, breathing in and out through your nose. Beautiful. Now, one more time in the center, I want you to just sweep your arms out and up on the in-breath, collect your hands and pull them into heart center. And keep that going. Sweep down, out and up. Breathe in, look up. Exhale back to the heart center. 2 more times. Scoop and lift. carrying all the good, all the gifts, all the graces, and all the blessings God has given us. Bring your hands back to heart center and bring yourself around onto your hands and knees right in the center of your mat as you come into cat. And as you arch your back and come into cow. So just let your shins be hidden behind your quads. If you look back and you can see them, go ahead and see if you can hide them behind your quads. Exhaling as you round your back, inhaling as you soften. Breathing nice and smooth in and out through your nose, creating that Ujjayi pranayama breath where you get a little constriction in the back of your throat, but you find a whisper of a sound. And then go ahead and shift your hands right and left and trace a circular motion. So we're going to go around in a circle, letting your hips lead as they drop back, finding cat on the back side and a little cow on the front. So a lot of spinal waves today, getting mobility into our spine, balancing it with strength and flexibility. And then reverse the direction. Just travel around in the opposite directions, getting the hips involved. If there's any areas that are a little stuck, feel free to stay a little longer in those spaces. It's your body, your practice, your ability to decide where you need to be. But I know you are exactly where you belong. There's no coincidence that you showed up today. Now push back, let your big toes come together, knees go wide, and stretch out into child's pose, bowing your head down. Just know that at any time during your practice today, you need to come to this place for a little restoration. This is a little thank God asana place where you can open your hips and bow your head down and stretch your arms forward to really lengthen your spine and find a place of rest available to you at any time. Now rise up, bring your hands towards your knees, but let them be beneath your shoulders. Dip your hips, let your big toes touch, and tap the top of your head in your mind's eye. Yes, now push back, child's pose. Rock back and forth, rise up, dip your hips, tap your head. Open the front body, shift back, child's pose. One more time, rise up, tap the top of your head. Now bend your arms and land on your belly. Bring your legs long, but let them be hip distance. Hands slide off of your mat. Push down on your finger pads to shrug your shoulders, roll them up and around, and lift the front body. Open the front body. Now just stay here and wiggle a little bit side to side. And then look right. And then look over to the left. Beautiful. Now lower back down. Bring your hands by your ribs and push back. Child's pose, hips to heels. Rise up this time, hands and knees, and go chin, chest, belly as you slither down to your mat. Rising up, maybe cobra, maybe up dog. Push back, child's pose. Do that again. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, chin, chest, belly, slither down. Scoop your heart through the gateway of your arms, up and back. Child's pose one more time. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, slither down, Ashtanga Series C on that heart, lifting and opening. Exhale back, Child's pose. Go ahead and tuck your toes under. Pop your hips up for your very first inverted V of the day for down dog. Shifting your hips back, letting your waistband come back towards your thigh bones. Pedaling out your feet, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. From here, you're going to go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. So they're going to come to the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet all the way to the width of your mat. Soften your knees and cascade down to hang in ragdoll. So in your ragdoll, just find a little sway. Let the crown of your head be nice and heavy. Just sway like a ragdoll would, keeping your knees soft, pulling your navel into your spine to protect your lower back. And then just shaking your head out right in the center. Any kind of angst, any kind of doubt, anything that could possibly hinder your practice today, anything you're worried about, we're just going to let it cascade from in between our ears and spill right out onto our mat. Draw a yes back in, just signifying that knowingness that you are exactly where you belong. No coincidence you showed up today. Release your hands down, pop your right heel up, right hand in the center of your mat, twist up and open to the left, left arm lifts. Left hand can either stay lifted on your left hip, small of your back, or top of the right thigh. Beautiful. Now release, lowering the right heel down. So really work the arch of the left foot. You're popping the heel up, but the hip crease draws back. Left hand down, right hand to hip. Maybe right arm extends. Maybe right hand to the small of your back, or possibly to the top of the left thigh, creating a little half bind. Now release it to the fold. Keep your feet wide. Take a halfway lift, pressing your flat tabletop back style up. Exhale, physically pull yourself together. Elbows go wide. Do that again. Halfway lift, tabletop style. Breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, breathe out. One last time. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward folds are extremely calming as you dive in, folding yourself in half. Now, root to rise, come all the way to standing at the back of your mat. Keep your legs wide, right hand, left wrist, side bend. Back up, V your arms, even look up. Things are looking up. Left hand, right wrist, lift up and over to the left. Back to the center, slide your hands down imaginary panes of glass, and then take your hands, lacing them behind your back. Let your index fingers go long, that Kali Mudra style, and lift your heart and chest up as you slide your hands down the back side. Now, soften your knees, bending at the waist. Walk out from here into a high plank pose. Now, your feet are wider than your hips, and you're going to take your heels and shift them to the right, letting your left arm lift up and over as you lift your bottom right hip. Beautiful. Come back around and shift in the opposite direction. Heels go left, right arm up, left hip lifts, right arm up and overhead. Come back around, push back to a wide-legged down dog. You might have to walk your hands and feet in a little closer to each other. Now, take your right hand toward your left leg and twist your down dog. Breathe. Reverse that. Right hand goes back, left hand to the opposite of the right leg. Now release that. Heel toe your feet to the width of your hips. Levitate your right leg up and then roll open at the hip, circling your right foot right around your ankle, pulling your left hip back, finding equal amounts of balance between the right arm and the left. Reverse that direction. Draw the right knee right in towards your nose. Step the right foot forward. Go ahead and stay in this low lunge posture. Now, if you want to use blocks, you could set your hands on blocks for a rounded back and a chin tucked. Even looking back at the left leg, the right leg doesn't need to fully straighten, but then dip back into a little bit of a deeper lunge. Exhale, round and hollow, navel into spine, shift the gaze back. Inhale with a little bit of a dip on that left hip to really find a hip flexor opening. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. One more time. Exhale, pull up and back. Inhale, dip. Now, let the left knee come down to your mat. Point the left toes, rock back to straighten the right leg. You can even pull your blocks back if you're using them today. Dig the right heel in. Left hand stays down, twist up and open to the right. Now, lower the right hand, twist up and open to the left. Now, go ahead and fold. Left hand comes down. Fold right over the right leg for runner's stretch, Ardha Hanumanasana. Rise back up, pull the right foot in, maybe use your blocks pulling them forward. Left kneecap lifts, left hand stays down, right arm lifts up and then overhead. Now, spin the left heel down. Right hand's going to come inside the right leg. If you want to use your block, pull it in toward the right ankle. Right hand down. Stack your arms 6 and 12 o'clock. Now, from here, pull your hips back, pull your belly in, and rise up into second warrior. Flip the right palm for peace. Straighten the right leg, take the left hand, assist yourself up and back for a nice stretch on the right side body. And then as you release it, come down into Utthita Trikonasana triangle posture with the right hand maybe on the block, maybe on your shin, maybe to the outside of the right leg, but keep a softness in the right knee and let the outer edge of the left foot really root down. Now look down at your right big toe. Float up, half moon. So right hand could stay on the block. Left leg lifts, open up. Expand from the inside out. Now there is that Chapasana connection. If that is available to you, take the left hand reaching back to the left foot. Just an option. Release it and find L-shaped pose. So that means your left inner thigh is lifted. We could balance a plate right on your sacrum. Squeeze the left leg behind the right to come all the way down to your mat. Right hand reaches back, left arm lifts up. As you look up, wrap a hug on this right leg, roll the right shoulder blade back. Seated spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Now, if you want more, left hand to the outside of the right foot, right forearm down. Pull the right leg in with a bent left arm and then stretch it out. Breathe. Now rock back up. You're going to unravel to a forward fold at the top of the house. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Root to rise, come all the way to standing at the top of the mat. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold as you bow over your legs. Lift halfway, Bend your knees, step back to high plank, float back to chaturanga. You could always come down to hands and knees. Chin, chest, belly, slither down or lower from plank. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, dive up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing out in your down dog. Softening your knees, pedaling through your feet. And then go ahead and let your feet go all the way to the width of your mat. This time, take your left hand to the outside of the right leg to twist. And now reverse it. Left hand goes down. Take your right hand to the outside of the left leg. Now as you come back, walk your hands back to your wide feet at the back of the house. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, pull yourself together, fold. Do that one more time, halfway lift with a wide-legged stance. Exhale, fold. Keep your feet wide, rise up, stand tall. Left hand, right wrist, side bend. Beautiful, back to the center. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Stand tall, tee your arms at the back of the house. Lace your hands together, slide them down the back side, index fingers together in that Kali Mudra style. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Walk out into a high plank with wide legs. Shift your heels over to the left. Pick up your right arm, left hip lifts. Come back around, shift your heels right. Left arm lifts, right hip lifts. Beautiful. Come back to the center. Optional push up. Come back up. One more. Lower all the way down. Bring your legs to the width of your hips. Rise up, either cobra or up dog. Exhale. Dive up and back. Down dog. Left leg is on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Circle that left foot around your ankle. Reverse that direction. Now pull the left knee in toward the nose. Rounded back, chin tucked, thigh toward chest. Nice push up as you pull your navel into your spine. Step the left foot forward for that low lunge. Again, if you want your blocks, pull them in. Round and pull back, looking at the right foot. And then sink on the inhale, lift the heart up, dip the right hip flexor. Ooh, exhale, pull up and back. Inhale, dip. Do that again. Exhale, pull up and back. Inhale, dip and hold. Now this time, dip the right knee down to your mat. Point the right toes. Rock the right hip over the right knee. Left leg extends. If you've got blocks, pull them back or maybe pull your arms back. Go ahead and let the right hand stay down. Open up the left arm. Lower the left hand. Keep digging in that right heel. Flare your toes out. Lift the right arm up. Now square it up and dive over the front leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, runner's stretch. Now as you rise up, pull the left foot back so it stacks over the left knee. If you want to keep your block, right hand on the block, left arm lifts up. Modified revolved lunge. Left arm's going to come up and overhead for a long stretch. From your left pinky finger to your right pinky toe. Now let the left hand come inside, spin down through the outer edge of the right foot. 6 and 12 o'clock, stacking your shoulders, letting the left tricep come to the inside of the left knee. Shift your hips back, pull your belly in. Warrior 2 as you rise up. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, right hand captures the left wrist. Lift up and back. Now as you release that, cascade down into Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose with a soft left knee, right arm lifts. Now looking down at the left big toe, float up. Half moon, peel open from the inside out. Left foot forward, right toes face the right side of the house. Maybe that Shavasana connection. If you've got it, release it and barrel roll your hips into that L shape. Take the right leg, squeeze it behind the left. You're going to sit yourself right on down. Right shin comes down, sit bones come down. Left hand behind, right arm reaches up, wrap that hug on this left thigh. Roll the left shoulder back, look to the back of the house. If you want more, left forearm down, right hand to the outside of the left leg, pull the left leg in, and then stretch the right arm long as the left leg pushes into your hand. Now rock back up, unravel it all to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, pull yourself together. Root to rise, come all the way to standing, breathe in. Exhale, dive right over your legs, vinyasa flow as you inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back, take it on through. Vinyasa, heart lifts. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts, moving on, roll open at the hip. Right knee, right tricep. Stretch it up and back, long, straight and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around, right kneecap kisses up towards your forehead. Step it up, modified revolved lunge. Bring it up and around, right arm back, left arm forward, windmill around, warrior two. Flip the right palm, peace. Straighten the right leg. This time, bend the right arm behind your head. Left hand captures the elbow. Stretch up and back. Release it, triangle pose. Right hand down, maybe on the shin, maybe on the outside of the right leg. Breathe. This time, left hand to the small of your back or top of the right thigh. Right leg might come in a touch. Half bound, half moon. Float up. If you've got the half bind, release it and maybe capture that Shavasana connection. If you've got that, release it and go ahead and squeeze the left knee this time in toward your nose, coming into chair pose. Utkatasana right at the top of the mat. Collect your hands at heart center, wring it out and twist. Left upper arm on the outside of the right front thigh. Stay, open up, or tip down into side crow. Come back, all meeting back in chair with the twist. Rising your arms up, spiral your pinky fingers in. Lift up, stand tall, hook your thumbs, open your front body. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen, vinyasa flow. Step or float your body back as you move on through. Let your heart scoop right through the gateway of your arms. You can always take that flow out if that serves you better. Breathe when you get back to down dog. Stabilize your breath. No man can step into the same river twice. We are changed, transformed. Now, left leg's gonna lift. Inhale it up, roll open at the hip. Take your left knee to your left tricep, tap it. Inhale, stretch it back, long, straight, and strong. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Roll open at the hips. Stay right there or flip inside out for wild thing. Lifting your heart, opening, expanding. Bring it back around, kiss your left kneecap. Right up the center line, you've got this. Step the left foot forward. Modified revolve lunge. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Now look back at the right foot. Spin the outer edge of the right foot down. Right arm forward, left arm back. Windmill your arms around. Warrior two. Flip the left palm. Peace. Straighten the left leg. Left arm snuggles behind your head. Right hand captures the left elbow. Help assist yourself up and back. Release that connection. Keep a softness in the left front leg as you dive into Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. Can you soften the upper rib cage down? Can you lift the bottom rib cage up? Right hand to the small of your back, possibly the top of the left thigh. Maybe left foot slides back. Half bound, half moon. Release it if you've got it. Maybe you want to activate a Chapasana connection. Release that for the L shape. Kiss your right kneecap, set your right foot next to your left, and come to fierce thunderbolt. Spiral your pinky fingers in, chair pose. Pull your hands to heart center. Ring it out. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Maybe stay. Maybe open your arms. Maybe plant your hands and load that left knee on the right arm and lift up for Kakasana side crow. All meet back in the twist. Rise up, stand tall. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Inhale back up. Left hand, right wrist, bend left. Collect your hands, dive over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, dive up and back. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Go ahead and heel toe your feet apart far enough for you to get your peace fingers on your big toes. Shake your head out. Anything that's crept in, just know that we are constantly changing. Inhale, lift your heart up, breathe in. Exhale, dive down, breathe out. Hold and see if you can tap into some stillness. So the way David Brooks puts it in the book called The Road to Character is that we are in a little battle in our mind between what he calls the resume life and the legacy life. The resume life being led by achievements, what we do, who we think we are, what our job is, listing all our credentials and all our successes. And the legacy world is a little more about the character, how kind you are, how humble you are, what people remember you for, what they would say about you if you were not here. So it's building that legacy that you pass on. So according to him, we're in a constant battle between those two lives. So shake out anything that could hinder, knowing that we are in a constant state of change, growing, moving, being better than we were even moments ago. Now, pull your big toes up, breathe in. Exhale, pull yourself together again, breathe out, but elbows go wide. Release the big toes, heel toe your feet all the way together at the back of your mat. Rise up to stand tall and go ahead and bring your hands to heart center as you lift the right leg up. You're gonna bring the knee to knee, right heel kicks back. Right hand slips on the inside big toe side of the right hand. Baby dancer as the left arm goes forward and right leg lifts. Release it back to chair. Reach your arms forward, tailbone back, and then fold over your legs. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, breathe out, pull yourself together. Know that that is always a choice. Root to rise, finding stability no matter where you go and no matter what goes on in your day. Left leg lifts, crane. Now, knee to knee, kick the left heel back to your bum. Left hand slips to the big toe side. Lift it up as the right arm reaches forward. Come back to Utkatasana chair pose. Reach your arms forward, tailbone back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Walk out, down dog. Lift your right leg up, roll open at the hip. Right knee, right wrist, right heel, top of the left thigh bone. Pigeon. Ooh, now slither on down. This is an ooey gooey pigeon. Left leg kind of inches into the center of your mat as you let your elbows go wide and you really sink and dive into this posture. So we've got the resume virtues, our skills, our accomplishments, what's valued in the workplace. And we've got the eulogy virtues like kindness, courage, honesty, all these things that are remembered. So we're going to dive into the importance of that inner struggle. That any true character that we unravel, that we develop it through facing all the personal struggles, confronting our weaknesses, and truly learning from any mistakes we might have made. Just constantly changing and growing in a new direction. Continuing to unveil that best version of ourselves, no matter what you've been going through. Now, start to inch yourself back up. Tuck the left toe under and step back in to down dog. You can't step into the same down dog either. No woman can step into the same down dog because you're different, you're changed. And your down dog is always changing. Ha! Left knee, left wrist, left heel, top of the right thigh bone. Inch it on down. Really diving in specifically to this left hip. So they say that we hold a lot of emotional energy in our hips. So see if there's a way to just soften this area of your body. Consciously, we hold on to a lot of tension. Subconsciously, we hold on to a lot of tension. Both ways. Where could you dive into a deeper expression of this pose? We want to change the things that we can change in our life, that we're aware of, that need to be changed. One of the hardest things in life is accepting the things that we cannot change, and then learning wisdom to know the difference between those two. So we're going to continue to transform, which is radical change. Through your practice, you can experience the difference, even from the start of your practice to the end. Can't step into the same practice because you're not the same person. Now roll over onto the left sit bone. Just bring the right leg around and roll right onto your back, letting your palms go down, feet go down, head go down. Push up for bridge pose. Let the heart lift. Open up the front body. Lower your hips back down, slide your legs out. Come into our final resting posture, Shavasana. So just know that we find renewal and restoration through change, through rest, through acceptance, through humility. So give yourself permission to settle into a place of santosha, contentment. Now I invite you to turn the video off. If you could stay here 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes today. I know we will reconnect. But if you're coming with me, just invite yourself, your renewed, restored, changed, transformed self back into your day. As we unveil that road to character, shift over onto your side as you bend your knees and tip into that fetal position. And then from here, just press yourself back up into your day, coming back to that comfortable, sweet seat that we started, that return back, that full circle of life, and ignite that circular motion. Now, bringing awareness, do you see any difference in this circular motion now that you're at the end of your practice versus the beginning? You're more grounded, you're more rooted, you're changed from the inside out with that mind, spirit, body connection. Reverse the direction. Keeping the breath flowing, inhaling and exhaling. And then stabilize in the center. Take your hands, your Surya Hasta sun hands out. Carry your gifts, your graces, and your blessings up to the heavens. collect your purpose, your single-minded purpose today as you seal it into your heart with that knowingness that we are not able to step into the same river twice because we are changed, constantly changing, changing for the good on that road to character. Let your road to character bring peace, bring love and joy into your life. Now, inhale in as you look up, finishing off with 1 Om to home. Inhale in. Home. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.